Is it time to buy or sell Kraft Heinz Company stock? In this video, we will explore Kraft Heinz Company in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on Tuesday, the 23rd of September, 2025, and we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You don't want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one of 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since September 22, 2025, our system has ranked the Kraft Heinz Company as a sell candidate, assigning it a score of -2.15. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this period. Surprisingly, the stock has outperformed our system's predictions, showing an increase of 0.68%. This means an average return of 0.34% per day since it was designated as a sell candidate. The stock is currently navigating a broad and horizontal trend, and we can anticipate further movements within this pattern. The analysis of the last 3 months indicates a potential change of -0.741% over the upcoming 3 months, with possible returns ranging from -4.29% to +7.60%. Examining a longer time frame, our 12-month analysis forecasts a projected change of -22.07%. Based on these calculations, the stock's performance could fluctuate between -30.57% and -16.35% over the next year. In practical terms, this would place the anticipated future price between $18.44 and $22.22. Our latest daily update for Kraft Heinz Company includes the headline, "Green Day on Tuesday for Kraft Heinz Company stock," after gaining approximately 0.682%. The Kraft Heinz Company stock price increased by approximately 0.682% on the last trading day, which was Tuesday, the 23rd of September, 2025, rising from $26.38 to $26.56. During that trading day, the stock fluctuated by 0.98%, reaching a low of $26.43 and a high of $26.69. Over the last 10 days, the price has declined in 6 of those days, down by approximately 0.41% for this period. The trading volume fell by 598,000 shares, with a total of 13 million shares traded, amounting to around $346,860,000. It's important to note that falling volume on rising prices can indicate divergence, which may signal potential changes in the coming days. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price was $36.31, while the lowest was $25.46. Currently, the price is 26.85%, or $9.75, below the 52-week high, and 70.61%, or $63.82, below the all-time high reached on the 26th of July, 2017, when the price peaked at $90.38. Kraft Heinz this week confirmed a significant corporate restructuring, a tax-free split into 2 public companies, scheduled for the second half of 2026. One company will focus on sauces, spreads, and shelf-stable meals, while the other will concentrate on North American grocery staples. This announcement comes in the context of pressure from sluggish top-line growth and follows remarks indicating that previous cost-cutting measures have not yet revitalized revenue. Shares have recently declined, closing around $25.60 in mid-September. However, the stock remains noteworthy for a dividend yield exceeding 4%, keeping it on the radar of income and defensive investors as interest rates show signs of easing. On the brand front, Kraft is making investments in community initiatives and marketing, including a donation of $500,000 over 5 years in Quebec to support early allergy research, as well as lifestyle collaborations like a Capri Sun fashion partnership. These efforts enhance consumer engagement, but are not expected to significantly impact near-term earnings. In the short term, anticipate volatility surrounding execution news and trading reactions to earnings and dividend sentiment. In the long term, A successful separation could unlock value and create more focused businesses. However, execution risks and the necessity for organic growth will determine whether Kraft Heinz Company re-rates higher or remains a yield-driven investment. Analyst ratings. On Thursday, the 4th of September 2025, it was reported that UBS assigned KHC a neutral grade with a hold action. On Wednesday, the 3rd of September 2025, it was reported that Morgan Stanley assigned KHC an underweight grade with an upgrade action. On Wednesday, the 25th of June 2025, it was reported that Goldman Sachs assigned KHC a neutral grade with an upgrade action. On Friday, the 4th of April 2025, it was reported that Citigroup assigned KHC a sell grade with a downgrade action. On Tuesday, the 19th of November 2024, it was reported that Piper Sandler assigned KHC a neutral grade with a downgrade action. Analysts have assigned the Kraft Heinz Company stock a general neutral rating. They assess the price-to-earnings ratio as a strong sell, while the price-to-book ratio is deemed I. For return on investment, analysts have rated the stock as a strong sell. The following signals have been identified for Kraft Heinz Company. Today, the stock presents mixed signals. The Kraft Heinz Company stock shows a buy signal from the short-term moving average. However, the long-term average indicates a general sell signal. Since the long-term average is above the short-term average, this creates an overall negative outlook for the stock. If the stock experiences further gains, it will encounter resistance at $27.07 as indicated by the long-term moving average. Conversely, if the stock declines, it will find support at $26.10 from the short-term average. A breakout above the long-term average would generate an additional buy signal, while a drop below the short-term average would reinforce the sell signal and strengthen the overall bearish sentiment. Additionally, there is currently a sell signal from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. A buy signal was generated from a pivot bottom point on Monday, September 15, 2025, and the stock has since increased by 3.63%. Further upward movement is anticipated until a new top pivot is established. Notably, trading volume decreased during the last trading day despite an increase in prices, creating a divergence between volume and price, which may serve as an early warning sign. Therefore, close monitoring of the stock is advised. The stock received a golden star signal on Wednesday, July 9, 2025, in the short-term chart. A golden star signal occurs when the short-term moving average, the long-term moving average, and the price line align in a specific and rare combination. This pattern is often followed by significant and sustained gains for the stock in question. Here are some additional signals that may pique your interest. The moving average convergence divergence indicates a sell signal. Pivots signaled a buy opportunity 7 days ago. Bollinger also suggested a buy signal 7 days ago. The short-term moving average indicated a buy signal 4 days ago. In contrast, the long-term moving average produced a sell signal 19 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages revealed a buy signal 23 days ago. Examining the 12-month chart, we observe the short moving average indicated a sell signal 17 days ago. The long-term moving average also signaled a sell 17 days ago. However, the relationship between the short and long moving averages produced a buy signal 12 days ago. For more signals, please visit our page at StockInvest.us. Support, risk, and stop loss for Kraft Heinz Company. Kraft Heinz Company finds support from accumulated volume at $26.08. This level may present a buying opportunity, as an upward reaction can be anticipated when this support is tested. The stock typically experiences average movements throughout the day, and with a solid trading volume, the risk is classified as medium. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated by 260 cents between its high and low, representing a change of 0.98%. In the past week, the stock has shown an average daily volatility of 1.58%. Before we dive into the possible good trading levels for Kraft Heinz Company, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, we have the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly referred to as the PE ratio. This important ratio measures a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. A negative PE ratio indicates that the company is experiencing negative earnings or is losing money. Even established companies can face downturns, often due to factors beyond their control. However, a pattern of consistently negative PE ratios could suggest insufficient profitability and may raise concerns about potential bankruptcy risks. In other news, the upcoming earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 29th of October, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates are set at 58 cents. It's important to monitor these figures as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Kraft Heinz Company. In case of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Kraft Heinz Company is at $27.14. If you don't own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could be a level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, Kraft Heinz Company encounters its first support level at $26.08. If this support level holds, it could be a favorable entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Kraft Heinz Company, sourced from multiple analysts, is neutral. Now, let us examine some recent insider trades. On the third day of September 2025, Nasil Andre made an insider purchase of 53,843 shares of common stock. On the third day of September 2025, Camacho Rodolfo M. made an insider purchase of 28,685 shares of common stock. On the third day of September 2025, Navio Pedro FP made an insider purchase of 24,137 shares of common stock. On the third day of September 2025, Onel Corey made an insider purchase of 21,352 shares of common stock. On the third day of September 2025, Patricio Miguel made an insider purchase of 37,133 shares of common stock. Analyzing the 100 most recent insider trades, we find that the insider power is positive, with a ratio of 37.627. In total, insiders have purchased 878,223 shares and sold 430,199 shares in the last 100 trades. Our assessment of this stock is unfavorable, and currently, no stop loss has been established. Is Kraft Heinz Company stock a good buy? Kraft Heinz Company displays a number of negative signals, leading us to believe that it will likely perform weakly in the upcoming days or weeks. Consequently, we maintain a negative outlook on this stock. After examining the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our analysis indicates that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Wednesday, the 24th of September, we anticipate that Kraft Heinz Company will open higher, beginning at $26.56. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. Do not base your investment decisions on StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you agree to take responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? We invite you to comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With best regards from everyone here at Stock Invest.